Coming up,
the bad vibe of the prison. Oh, please. I think once we get out of here, I think everybody will feel a lot safer.
And things get serious in Roswell.
He met Roswell's finest. This is the prison. Everything's been weird.
It's time to hit the road, guys. We have 12 teams of 2 drivers ready to compete in the ultimate test of man and machine. Ahead of them is a 4,000-mile test, navigating some of America's toughest roads and attempting some insane challenges. After 21 days, a winner will emerge claiming $200,000 worth of prizes and the all-important Bull Run crown. This is Bull Run. Let's get it on. Last time, let's get it on Bull Run.
It is not about the fastest car.
No more shortcuts!
This rally is about precision driving.
It's gonna take a lot more than 2 rollovers for us to stop.
You got balls, kid, but unfortunately, balls don't give you the best time. You're out of here. Hit the road. Well, if things weren't hard enough, it looks as if God has thrown us a little curveball in the form of snow. Just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger. Now, as I look among you, it looks as if everyone is prepared. But Elvis, my question to you is, are those Yeti boots or would those be stripper boots?
Well, they could be stripper boots, but I had to break them out for the snow and keep myself warm.
I love you, brother. Way to bring some character to the game. Now, after the carnage and mayhem of yesterday's challenge, the $100 million question is Team Dart. You guys got a car to play with today?
Absolutely.
How often do you see a car roll over and be back on the road the next morning?
Everybody did something. Spiro and Mike went out and bought us warm weather gear.
There's going to be about 6 to 8 guys working on this car all night. We're going to get them like jumpsuits, some warm hats, some gloves, some hand warmers. This is the best we can do to help out.
We all got in there and everybody did what they were good at. The Hollywood boys, Elvis and Steve, they were doing the plexiglass. And Tony from Team Solstice, had experience in plexiglass and he was helping pulling stuff out and he was all over that. And Brooke and Wade, the mechanics, and they were helping us mechanically. So, I mean, even the Volkswagen guys were in there and being the usual pain in the ass that they are. But they helped us too, you know, and so it all really came together. And by the time we had everything done, about 10 o'clock in the morning, we look outside and there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. And I was like, hey, you think I can get sideways in the dirt? Wait till I can do it in the snow.
Well, we stress teamwork on Bull Run. And whether it be your co-driver, your navigator, or in this case, the generosity of all the teams participating, I must take my hat off to everybody here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're anything like me, you cannot wait to get out of this hellhole they call New Mexico State Penitentiary. So today, the first checkpoint on the 5th driving leg of Bull Run will be Albuquerque, New Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Coming up,
Now you have enemies. Game on.
Weaving in and out of trucks on the highway and trying to find a way to get here first.
That is our team. That's our following Dart. We're going to keep up with them. Team Evo. Right in front of us. We're on the way to Fredonia, Arizona. And this is intense. So I guess we're going to be nice and let these girls follow us. You want to see it? Yeah. Follow me if you want to live.
it's a slow start this morning as the teams prepare in the snow.
Today we're starting the 5th leg. It's been snowing a lot overnight, and the roads are just slush.
It's going to be a touchy day today. I think the slowest, and it's probably one of the most dangerous just because of the road conditions. Honestly, if I was driving the Avalanche today, I'd get too lazy. I'd kind of be taking it easy because I've got this new vehicle with all this technology, and I think that's really going to throw these guys a curveball.
I think we're in better shape than anyone else. I wouldn't say anybody's in good shape driving in this, but I think we're in better shape than anyone else.
We have no heat. We have a little camp stove in there, which I'm going to fire up here in a few minutes just to toast up the inside of the bus. Yeah, we're just firing up the heater right now, trying to get the temperature inside the bus to warm up a little bit. Hopefully it'll help keep the windows a little clear. You know, I think the accident's kind of spooked everyone. What a lot of everybody's saying is, they're, the bad vibe of the prison. I think once we get out of here, I think everybody will feel a lot safer.
Bad juju face. I'm glad to get out of here.
Let's get the out of this place.
Team VW is first out of the blocks.
Yeah, Mustang's gonna have so much trouble, he's already going. So is the Solstice, man. They're so low. He said he raised the damn thing 2 inches. I grew up driving in snow. I'm looking forward to this because a lot of these people haven't, and they haven't driven their cars in snow.
The Camaro crawls away from the prison, and Team Dart is back on the road. But for how long?
You don't trust me anymore?
New Mexico State Penitentiary snowed in that morning, made it very cold, very tough to navigate. We're in a rear-wheel drive car with no traction control, and so we had to play very carefully.
All right, creepy prison.
Teams leave the penitentiary and head towards Checkpoint 1 in Albuquerque.
All right, where's the map? What? Get the map. What? Because you're the navigator, man. That's what you do. You navigate. You need a map.
I want to do the map. We're following people.
All right.
This should be an easy job to Albuquerque, 43 miles.
For the V-Dub boys, it doesn't look like things are getting any easier.
Obviously, we're in a Volkswagen, and usually a factory Volkswagen runs its heater off the exhaust. We don't have that luxury, and cold. We're driving, we can see our breath while we're driving. We actually hit a point where our windshield was icing up, and we don't even have windshield wipers on the car,
Yeah.
Thank goodness we hit just a touch of sunlight, and it started making it melt, and it pulled right out of the way, and we just kept going,
Nose running. It's cold. I'm scared. I want to go home.
At this point, with the enemy gone, everybody's enemy gone, it's going to be who makes it through the challenges. Because now everyone's getting thrown in.
Team Evo's gone.
Out of the picture.
I think it's just funny that the 2 teams we wanted out are gone.
Like everybody's gonna gang up on Avalanche or Lexus girls. Lexus girls come in twice. Also Solstice too. If Avalanche makes first place, they're gonna put Solstice in.
When we leave Santa Fe, we just happen to be right behind Team Solstice, the team that threw us in the challenge the day before. And so we're real competitive, weaving in and out of trucks on the highway and trying to find a way to get here first.
We had a little episode where we were both fighting and jockeying for position so that we could get through traffic, and had a bit of fun.
Yes, we are. You're funny.
We're in a much smaller car, so we can squeeze into tighter spots than they can.
That was bad. Okay, I'm gonna call
calm down.
After all the hard work the night before, the Dart is back on the road.
After we left the state penitentiary, we were in the snow. None of our windows fit well. Everything leaks. There's windows all over the place. We were freezing our asses off.
Team Dart catches up and has Team Corvette in their sights.
There they come. That's cold. Yeah. Wonder how they're doing.
Must be doing all right.
Yeah. Or they're too well, they just want to get there.
Yeah, that might be it too.
Roll down your window! I can't believe it.
It doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, hold that off.
We're going for the gold, man. It's going to take a lot more than a silly little rollover to stop us.
Team Solstice manages to get ahead, but both teams have to make a pit
The
stop.
Solstice and I, since they put us in this challenge, we're kind of dueling right now, so on the freeway, the highway, whatever we are.
We didn't put you in because you didn't like it. We didn't like you. We put you in because you'd enjoy the challenge.
Oh, y'all came pretty close to destroying the entire alliance.
Did you not kick butt in both the challenges you were put in?
Yeah, but the whole...
But see, we wanted to put somebody in that would beat Evo.
See, we figured it was a dirt challenge. It was back there, and I figured you would probably do better at it.
And I thought he would overdrive it, and he did.
But I mean, Lexus, I don't think they would have won that challenge.
No?
So, y'all could have knocked out a heavy competitor. Now you have enemies!
Game on.
We get as much fuel in, they'll have to stop again.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you still fueling? I can fuel up 3 times and be gone before you're done. Bye.
The teams reach Albuquerque and close in on checkpoint 1.
Sure. See this right here, George? You see what this is?
Okay.
I am the master.
Sit here. Broadway Boulevard.
Broadway Boulevard, next signal.
I see flashing lights down here. It's either a cop or it's our checkpoint. There it is. It's our checkpoint.
Team Lexus rolls in first to checkpoint 1.
Lexus is up there. Here you go. Let's get into the dirt so nobody's stopping behind us. Here comes Avalanche. Oh my gosh.
Just roll it down. Just roll it down. Why you gotta get out?
Crossroad. Billy the Kid gravesite, Fort Summer, New Mexico.
How are we the first ones to the checkpoint? That's pathetic. That was so easy.
I guarantee you, everyone stopped and filled up gas.
Finally, Solstice is off, but the Avalanche isn't far behind.
Okay, I don't know where it is, so I don't know which way we're going.
Coming up.
Why is Avalanche caught up with Solstice?
They're following them?
Like a prowler waiting to strike.
The teams are heading towards checkpoint 2, Billy the Kid's grave in Fort Sumner.
Sunshine. That's what I'm talking about. It might not be any warmer, but it feels warmer.
Despite the sun, Team VW is still struggling to keep warm.
Oh, I thought my toes were cold before. Wet shoes, man.
There's a breeze that blows directly right onto our feet while we're driving it, so both of us were just, it was beyond cold.
The brothers fight for their place next to the heater.
After we get to Billy the Kid's grave, I'll give him a bath. Relax. Go to sleep.
Just as cold as you are, bro.
There's a hole directly under my foot blowing 60-mile-an-hour cold air on my foot at all times.
What am I doing now?
Look right here.
We could take the historic 66, but it's
coming up right now.
Stuff like that. I don't want.
No. It's historic for a reason. That's probably the scenic route.
Looks like Team Corvette's taking the scenic route.
This is going good. We're here. This is going good. We're not rolling with everyone else. We're doing our own thing. We're making great time.
Yeah.
We're just playing a low-key game. We're laid back.
It seems nothing can stop them.
We need enough time for us to go buy fireworks.
Team Avalanche doesn't need a map. They have Team Solstice to follow.
They were right on our tail for quite a bit of the, till we got out into the open spaces. Then they dropped back a bit and just kind of hung behind us, kind of like a prowler waiting to strike, I suppose.
Team Lexus starts to wonder about Team Avalanche's true motives.
Why is Avalanche caught up with Solstice?
They're following them?
Team Solstice is now just ahead of Team Avalanche, but things are about to change.
40 east.
Yeah, that's east too. Tony, go. We're already off now. I didn't tell you to get off.
Somewhere down the line, we actually got separated from Team Solstice. Don't know where they went or what happened.
Ridiculous. This is gonna kill us.
We're headed towards the Billy the Kid gravesite. We got off on H277. Solstice got off on 274 for some reason. We don't know exactly why, but hopefully it was a wrong turn and we got a little bit of time on.
I would like to stop at some place. That way, while he's changing tape, get a drink or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not thirsty.
Huh?
I don't drink or eat on these legs. I just go.
She probably had to pee,
She
dude.
had to pee.
That's right. That's it, dude. They had to go to the bathroom. That's a big disadvantage for Solstice because they got to stop every time she has to pee. We'll just go in a can if we have to.
But things aren't always that obvious.
I said I want to go pee and get to the gas station.
That's a waste of time.
Okay.
Oh, I thought there was a fireworks stand. We'd have to go to the fireworks.
The Lexus girls. Okay, you guys. I'm doing 75, man.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I come in your car? The girls gotta go, man. I don't know what everybody's thinking about the Avalanche. And forget about the Avalanche. They keep on coming last. They can't fight their way in the map out of a paper sack.
Yeah, I know. Pantera, Porsche, Ferrari, Super Snake, Camaro, Lexus.
Elvis finally gives in and stops for Steve to buy fireworks.
I might have to get a hat.
And George wins the battle for the heater. Back at the fireworks store, Elvis finally gets in the mood.
This is perfect for Elvis, the Red Devil.
Is it pretty easy to find?
You know, I don't.
How's that? Now this gives the full-on outfit.
While Team Corvette is busy shopping, Team Avalanche arrives at Fort Sumner.
Haven't seen any other cars yet. Middle of nowhere, literally.
But the Solstice manages to catch up despite taking another route.
I'm going straight. I would go straight.
Billy the Kid Museum, gift shop 2 miles ahead.
You're on the wrong side of the road. This is taking us to a different road.
It looks like Team Avalanche finds the checkpoint first.
There were all these huge signs that say,
I know.
"Hey, here it is." And
There it is. Go, go, go.
Roswell.
Hey, toast to Billy the Kid. Good shooting, buddy.
Keep going. The stop sign. Dude, just trust me, okay? Just trust me.
As the sun sets, the Corvette boys are still a long way behind.
Your next challenge. I'm going to light fireworks at you. You need to dodge.
Coming up,
What did I tell you?
What was that, the Bullrun?
Oh, now aren't you paying attention to everything?
We met Roswell's finest.
Yeah, their finest ain't so fine.
most of the teams have left Fort Sumner and are heading towards the Area 51 dragway in Roswell, New Mexico.
The UFO would fly out here.
Because, I mean, if a UFO is going to be flying around Earth, don't they want to see something, like, interesting?
Like New York.
Yeah, like New York.
Finally, Team Corvette shows up at Checkpoint 2.
We had a plan going. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out as well as we wanted, and somehow we ended up last.
But can they catch up with the other team?
Area 51 driveway. So go back up to the main road.
I've seen a UFO.
We've all seen a UFO.
Isn't that where the Enigma Museum, the UFO deal happened, Area 51, Roswell? They're taking us from a creepy place to creepier.
Then when we get into Roswell, man, like every restaurant, every gas station, all of them have like little UFO signs.
Roswell.
Trying to find this racetrack was an absolute nightmare.
I can't read the signs. Can you read the signs? You're not going slow enough that we can read them.
Can't read them. They're too hard to read.
So we see this girl. It's probably about the 7th or 8th red light into town. Her name's Miranda. I found that out later.
After we take a left, after taking left at Austin's, we go over the railroad tracks.
You want to follow me?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Sweet. We got a rabbit.
What did I tell you?
What was that, the Bullrun truck?
Oh, aren't you paying attention to everything?
I don't know where to go now, honey.
Well, I asked you to go certain ways.
Well, help me get there now.
No, you figure it out now. You didn't want my help earlier.
Now it's Bill's turn by the heater.
How you liking it? You like driving, Georgie?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'll let you drive, man. I'll sit back here. I like it.
You need to stay awake, though, and navigate.
And Team Avalanche says goodbye to their white rabbit.
Thank you, Miranda!
You didn't tell me where to turn. You didn't tell me where to turn.
Are we number 1?
Team Avalanche comes in first thanks to their white rabbit.
We ended up coming in here first, and we were so excited about that. To be the first ones here, it just felt great, because it was the first time we got to do that. And I got to say, it felt so good, I definitely want to do it again.
Welcome to Bull Run! Woo! Oh, everybody just got home. Miranda hooked us up, the White Rabbit. We followed her all the way here. We're number 1. Team Solstice, you're going down.
Obviously, of all the teams that we didn't want to finish in first place on this leg was them.
We get here, we're waiting on the next team to follow up. We're thinking it's going to be Team Solstice, so I'm out there trying to wave the flag. I want to give them a nice warm welcome when they got here, to let them know that we were here first. I'm going to wave these people in and make them a nice little welcome.
We are the welcome wagon. That's what we are.
Second to arrive, a very cold Team VW.
Luckily, you know, by the grace of God and our good looks, we were able to get people to stop and give us an escort right here.
Most of our good looks, though, and the bus.
And we give them $15.
Come on in, ladies.
That's Solstice for sure. Welcome home, Solstice.
They were there waving the flag at us as we come in.
Welcoming us to their territory.
Yeah, exactly. Welcoming us to hell.
Hey, glad you can make it.
Dude, are we last? No, damn sure ain't first.
Dude, we drove around this thing 3 times. Couldn't find the entrance in.
That's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Number 1, man. Oh!
He raced all the way around the track, which lost about 15 minutes. So I wasn't ready to talk to him when we first got here.
Tony wants to speed through. He sees a truck and he wants to speed through. I'm like, slow down so we can read the signs. No, I know where I'm going.
Turn in where it says Dragway? There ain't no Bull Run sign.
There is a Bull Run sign.
Doghouse, Tony.
Oh, how do you feel about that, man?
Whatever, man. Do whatever you got to do.
We go from bottom to the top, just like that.
Hopefully, they weren't the ones that came in first place, but we'll have to see how that pans out.
Finally, the Corvette rolls in.
We were shocked yesterday when we found out we came in last. Our goal, as we've said before, was to stay to the bottom of the pack, but we definitely thought we weren't the last 2.
But as night falls, the situation was about to get serious. Coming up, and has Team Avalanche's time on Bull Run come to an end?
Boy, did we have a time at the bar in the hotel last night.
Yeah.
My friend can tell you all about it right here.
All right, so we're pretty sure we came in first last night, and so we're at the bar celebrating. We're having a good time. I ordered a few beers for everybody, and this had some type of altercation with the guy that was running the place, and I ended up getting arrested for disorderly conduct, which I'm completely innocent of.
He met Roswell's finest.
Yeah, their finest ain't so fine.
That just happened.
That's some
Bear, duct tape those butt cheeks.
This is the reason everything's been weird. I don't think those were police. I think they were aliens. And they abducted him. He was walking in public without his aluminum helmet.
Brooke calls a local bail bondsman to try and save Bear.
No, we'll have cash.
What's his name again?
His name is Barry Lee Brown.
I just pleaded, not guilty, because I'm not.
welcome to Roswell, New Mexico, Bull Runners. In first place, after yesterday's driving leg, with a total time of 4 hours and 31 minutes. Team Avalanche.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Way to go, guys. Now, you guys know the drill by now. Not only do you win a Black Magic detail for your ride, but now you're in the driver's seat. You guys can take control, and you have a say as to who goes into the challenge. But before we get to that, seeing as how we're in Roswell, New Mexico, and it's pretty much known for close encounters of the third kind, we heard that you two gentlemen had an encounter of your own last night. Please tell the audience.
Well, basically, we were pretty confident in the fact that we got here first and had the best time. So we went out to eat and celebrate, and I guess the locals didn't like that too much, and ended up pretty early in the night. I got thrown in cuffs and arrested for disorderly conduct, which was completely unjust.
So you missed the new Mexico State Penitentiary, huh? You figured you had to rub shoulders with a little law enforcement here in Roswell.
Well, there were no locked doors over there, man. It was closed. I figured I'd try out the real thing.
Gotcha.
Sucked.
The two last teams to come in yesterday, and the two teams that will compete in today's challenge. In last place, with a time of 5 hours and 35 minutes and 18 seconds, Team Corvette. Now, Elvis, we know that you're an individual. Obviously, you are very comfortable here in Roswell. And I am assuming that since you look like an alien and your co-driver looks like an alien, that you didn't have problems with directions because you could have stopped and asked a fellow alien how to get here. So what the hell happened?
We got abducted for a little while, and then we took our time and we got here, and we got some protective gear to keep them from knowing what we're thinking about.
You know, for some strange reason, I believe you. Joining them in today's challenge, coming in second to last place yesterday with a time of 5 hours, 8 minutes, and 15 seconds. This Team Solstice. Now, yesterday, you guys were in control. You threw Team Avalanche to the wolves. What happened?
It was okay during the entire day. As soon as the sun went down, everything went to hell. We passed probably the entrance twice going around the entire airport.
Finding this place was like trying to find the real Area 51.
You know, they say revenge is sweet. Team Avalanche, as you see, one of your rivals, Team Solstice, is already in the challenge. Now, obviously, the last person to be thrown in the challenge is chosen by you. Who is your next closest rival?
Well, like you said, originally we wanted some revenge on Solstice, but they kind of took care of that for us. So I'll let my partner take this one.
At this point, we found that friendships are good, but they don't really work in competitions.
Who do you pick?
Team Camaro.
All right. Team Camaro. Now, any reasoning behind that?
Well, we haven't seen Camaro in a challenge yet. Going up against Team Solstice, obviously there's a little bit of bad blood there. I think they're really fit for this track. I love the guys. They've done a lot for the show, a lot for everybody, all the teams pitched in, but this is their deal. I want to see them do it.
In first place was Team Avalanche with a time of 4 hours, 31 minutes, and 36 seconds. Coming in last, Team Corvette with a time of 5 hours, 35 minutes, and 18 seconds. Coming in second to last was Team Solstice with a time of 5 hours, 8 minutes, and 15 seconds. Team Avalanche chooses Team Camaro to be in the challenge. They had a time of 4 hours, 37 minutes, and 20 seconds. So Team Camaro, first challenge. And we're standing next to a drag strip. 427 under your hood. You're not shaking in your boots, are you?
No, Bill, we pretty much build excellence, and we're born to run, so we want to show what we can do.
That's what I like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, today's challenge is slalom drag. On go, the teams must navigate the slalom course, trying to avoid penalties for breaking any of the slalom course markers. The teams must then stop their vehicle in the start box on the drag strip. On the next signal, they must blow down the drag strip as quickly as they can. It's crucial that the drivers balance their speed so they can reverse into the stop box at the end of the dragway. The teams must then switch drivers. Once they've switched drivers and buckled up, they rip back down the dragway to the box at the end. Then, it's the final slalom back to the finish line. Penalties are incurred for hitting any course markers. Quickest time wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on.
I don't know why you would pick Brooke over the Lexus girls. You know, that was dumb. That was just a silly decision. The Lexus girls really haven't contributed anything.
Like you guys a lot, man, but I need Solstice out of here, dude.
Yeah, I pretty much knew that if Solstice was already in and/or Lexus, that you were either going to put them in or you're going to put somebody in you thought could beat them.
I think that, you know, they're comparable cars. I think the Camaro's really set up for, you know, this kind of thing.
As night falls, the teams prepare for the challenge.
It'll be new and exciting. This is a good run for us, so I think we got a good shot at it.
Good luck, guys. Be safe.
Good luck, guys.
Yep, no matter what happens, I love you guys.
Absolutely. Safe.
Likewise.
Just wait and see. Take a deep breath and relax and go have fun.
You get nervous, man. We went through a challenge once. You went through a challenge twice. You do get nervous.
Ready?
I'm ready, baby.
We can do this.
Let's kick ass.
Coming up.
We're both decent drivers.
Just got to prove we're here to stay.
We've got a lot of horsepower, a lot of traction.
This car was set up for this kind of challenge. I feel pretty confident that we'll do well. Wish us luck.
Hear that turbo kick in?
Oh, it was pretty quick, man.
Tight,
pretty quick.
tight.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna kill it.
Wide.
Watch out for explosives!
Go too far. Go.
Good traction. Got good traction. That wasn't good.
Go, 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 go. We're not open.
Run! Run!
Let's go, Teresa!
Driver 1, seatbelt on! Driver 2, seatbelt on! Do it!
They're doing pretty well. Second gear, second gear, second gear, second gear, second gear. Yeah, she's doing good.
Easy around this one. Easy around. Good, good. Stop.
Woo! That was great.
The drag strip part, there was
No
little to no
traction.
traction.
You could feel the wheels just...
But we got in, we got it backed in quick.
We'll see. That felt good.
So we ended up in this challenge, and we weren't expecting it, but, you know, we went ahead with it. It wasn't a good day. For me, particularly, I've had this stomach flu going on. I needed to get through that course as fast as possible because they were going to rush me back to the hotel so I could use the bathroom. And I have to say, Steve has never driven my car before.
Which was difficult, and we were up against two really good cars.
Ready to rock this?
In 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Elvis. good traction, man.
Whoa.
Come on.
Run, Elvis! Driver 1, seatbelt on. Driver 2, seatbelt on.
I had traction control on. I didn't realize.
Come on, get out of here. Get on this, man.
Doing good. You're doing good.
Alright, yeah, not bad. Bro,
And it's real tight. Drag race No, not yours. You were fine. I up because I had the traction control on. It's fine.
He kicked butt out there. I think he handled himself and did awesome.
Thank you.
I love you.
The Camaro is just fast. It's really fast, and it's a well-built car.
So you're going to be very easy to overdrive this course with this car. Plus, Wade doesn't see so well, so he's going to come back this way because the stops are much more well lit.
Oh, he's quick, man. Not shifting gears, that's good.
Oh, no. Get out, man. Come on.
Let's do!
No, it wasn't. There's no way.
The door,
Come on. They can still.
Seatbelt driver on. Passenger belt on. Let's go. Go.
First gear. Stop.
Go!
Pedal it. Easy. Wide. First gear. Wide. Keep going. Wide. Keep going. Good job. Wide again. Real wide on this. Real wide. Cut it. Wide again. Cut it. Over here. Get in. Stop.
That was a riot. Real riot.
You know, when I hit the cone, I didn't even get a turn. I got to like right here. So I had to start it up, pull forward, pull back.
You guys slalomed it so fast.
Coming up, the last place team. And leaving us tonight is... Well, Bull Runners, I want to thank you for an amazing challenge. And I also want to thank you for finally putting the American muscle to the test. Hats off. It was awesome. Team Camaro, man, you guys smoked the slalom part of the challenge. Now, what happened on the changeover down there?
Well, I could make some time up on the end of the drag strip, running pretty hot, get the car turned around, and just drove in real deep, and come in a little hot. As soon as I got off the rubber, locked up the tire, and jacked us up a little bit. I think we got a penalty.
Well, all I can say is that for a car without power steering, you did a hell of a job. Team Corvette, Elvis, again, I'm going to ask you, how in the hell did you run in those boots?
These boots are just part of my everyday life. I try not to run, but I can.
So is it safe to say that those boots are made for walking?
Oh, they're made for walking.
And
driving.
And running. Beautiful. Team Solstice. You guys have been shaky at times, but you did a good job through the course. Is it safe to say that you two are back on track as husband and wife?
Oh, yeah. Today was a good, smooth ride. We didn't yell at each other. We just told each other what to watch for, when to go, when to stop. So it worked out good.
Yep, communication was good between us, and she drove her ass off on her end of it, so I think we did good.
Well, as cool as that challenge was, tonight is the end of the line for one of you three teams. First place with the time of 1 minute and 56 seconds is Team Corvette. Wow. Did a hell of a job. Those aliens must have helped you out today.
Thank you.
You stole their pants, so you got their juju. Now, Team Solstice, Team Camaro, it's the end of the line for one of you two teams. As good as you've done throughout this rally, tonight, for one of you, Bull Run is over with. The last place team with the time of 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And leaving us tonight is Team Camaro. If I must put a little end to your trip here, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that you are the glue that has held this bull run together. Whether it be trying to keep the peace, or whether it be putting Team Dart back on their own four wheels, you guys, you did a hell of a job. Not only did you bring a badass car here, but you guys have the hearts of champions. My friends, it's time to hit the road, guys.
Unfortunately, Brooke went too hot into the end of the first leg of the drag. That's all it takes in this game is one mess up and you're gone.
We were very surprised to see the Camaro get eliminated. I mean, seeing them go, it was sad. I mean, they're great guys.
We did what we came to do. You know, we went over 2,000 miles with a 69 Camaro from below sea level to over 10,000 feet. We drove in snowstorms, and it was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Bull Run has many ups and downs. Bull Run tomorrow is gonna throw something at you that you haven't seen yet. And at the end of the day, it ain't about the fastest car, and it ain't about the prettiest car. Bull Run, ladies and gentlemen, is about teamwork and precision. Good night.
It's kind of stupid, you know, it's a TV show, but it's emotional. But I think we did our families proud, and I'd like to give a shout out to the guys at the shop because the car was amazing. You know, the car didn't fail. I made a mistake. We made one mistake, and you know, all these cars here are great. All these guys can drive.
You ain't going nowhere.
I would rather go out like this than go and finish third and never be in a challenge and never get to see that thing rocket off the starting line.
Next time on Bull Run. Team VW throws away Team Shelby's keys. Team Solstice has communication problems.
We're not on the right road.
You took the truck route, Wade. This is through the city where they go slow.
And Team Avalanche has a fallout with Team Dart.
Don't touch me right now, man. Now I'm pissed. This is
doesn't make good TV to have me kill you. Time to say goodbye.